What is up YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and in this video we're going to do the Red Skull score challenge. So for this one we have to get a score over 90,000 in Season 2 Chapter 7 Mission 5. Now let me first begin by saying that certain rules apply to all score challenges, and one of the most important ones is that you will want to fight the boss with all mini bosses. So that's going to be rule 1. Next, you want to finish the fight with full health, or as close to it as possible. Next, get through the fight as fast as you can, scoring as many epic overkills as possible. And then there's a bunch of other bonuses including Team Up and Quartermaster. I'll touch on those bonuses as we get the fight underway. But first, for this one you have to use Captain America as a team up, and I decided to pair him with Iron Patriot. The reason I did this is because I didn't feel like this score challenge was very close. Or maybe I should say very strict. However, if you are worried about the team up bonus, some of the best characters to team up with Captain America are Falcon, Union Jack, and Moon Knight. Also, you can find all of his team up bonuses if you click on Team, then go to Captain America and click on his bio tab. Then just to clear up what Quartermaster is, it's a score bonus for using items. If you're falling just short on a score challenge, you'll want to use at least 5 items, and then you can use even more up to 10. And then just to give you a few more of the easy score bonuses, you can get points for winning without resting, for killing multiple enemies at the same time, and you can also get a bonus for one-shotting an enemy. That's just to name a few. War Machine doesn't provide the best team up bonus for Captain America, but he is very capable of taking out entire waves of enemies at the same time. In this first wave, the mini-boss Arnim Zola is going to put up some resistance, but once you power through him, the rest of the enemies aren't that bad. I'm going to dot him up and then do as much direct damage as possible. If you happen to have a weapon like the Warbringer axe on your agent, that's definitely going to help out. You'll see exactly what I mean once we make it to his turn. First, I'm going to go ahead and score an overkill on the bottom delta, and then with our extra turn from tactical maneuvers, I'm going to do a leading strike on Arnim Zola. He does have flanked, but ESP box greatly reduces the damage from counters and follow-ups. So basically you want to make that first hit really count. And that's exactly what the Warbringer axe will do. So now moving on to the second wave, in this one we're going to face the mini-boss Baron Strucker. Captain Steve Rogers is going to start it off, and I'm going to use a leading strike on the mini-boss. Now if I really wanted to speed this one up, I would have given War Machine an immediate turn, and then used 21 gun salute. The thing is, I had already run this mission and scored well over 90,000, so I really wasn't that worried about it. Now when it does make it to his turn, I'm going to use a full overcharge, and then a 21 gun salute. That should easily drop both of the grunts, and it's going to put a big dent in Baron's health. By the way, I wouldn't recommend using the Blaster Iron Patriot, but sometimes I don't bother changing over. It really does depend on my level of concern. You may want to go with Tactician instead. After you get Baron around 50% health or below, you should see this dialogue pop up. This is a pretty cool new feature that they started adding, and I believe it does add something to the story. So props to PD for that, even though I know it could get kind of annoying having to click through each time. After we do finish this exchange, then Baron Strucker is going to have multiple turns in a row. At first glance it does look like it's going to take a while to finish him off. He starts out by using Hail Hydra, but he's actually going to attack, my agent will protect, and my counterattack is going to knock him out. Just like that, we're already on the third wave, and I'm guessing our score is looking really good. The captain does get to start this round, and I'm going to use a Chrono Accelerator on my agent. Next I'm going to use the Light Fantastic just to clear all our debuffs, and to give us Mirror Reality. After that, I'm seeing that we have very low stamina, so I'm going to use Christmas cookies, which will fully restore it. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out. But after that, I'm going to go ahead and use a solo attack. Oh, and you'll want to focus on the minions first because this fight was bugging out. After a little debate, I go ahead and settle on using the Blade of the Guardian, and I'm just going to attack the top minion. Next, the enemies have quite a few turns in a row, so we just have to sit back and wait. Most likely we'll get a few counterattacks, and then as soon as Pepsi Can War Machine gets a turn, he's going to light up the enemies with a 21 gun salute. If our team's health ends up kind of low, then I will heal first, and then I'll just use a Quantum Elixir or a Chrono Accelerator to give War Machine his turn back. But in all honesty, it looks like we're going to be at near perfect health, so we'll just go ahead and use that level 6. This is going to easily mow down both of the grunts, and then as far as Red Skull, well, we drop his health low enough so that we're going to see the end dialogue. It kind of caught me off guard, but he does leave after this. Oh, and one funny thing is the first time I fought this battle, I never got to see it. I actually did enough damage that he got taken out before the dialogue ever popped. So yeah, the end storyline didn't make any sense to me. But hey, the good news is we did win, and now we finally get to see our end score. We needed to get 90,000, and instead, we end up with 165k. I'd say that ought to do it, so let's go ahead and get our credit for defeating it, and then we'll move on to the roulette. This was on challenge mode, so that means we'll get the Uber Blaulicht instead of just the normal one. We'll take a look at the difference in just a moment. So anyways, let's go ahead and spin it. And yes, this time we do win the weapon. This weapon has radiation resilience. It also has exploit radiation and causes radiation exposure ×2. That weapon's not too bad, so maybe we'll find a use for it with the radiation emitter, or I should say the gamma radiation emitter, and the Red Hulk or someone like that. Basically what I'm saying is you will see it at some point in PvP, maybe even in a poor man's PvP episode. But as for this video, that's going to be the end. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, good luck, and take care.